Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on cooperative multiplayer with Daggerwin. So, right, we're starting to be big sell now of all the products that we've got lying around everywhere. There's a lot to sell, so over the next month or two, we're in November at the moment, and obviously the best price for most things is December, well, November through to January really, so yeah, the prices for everything are going up. Oh, that's December, is it? Okay, what shall I sell then? Oh yeah, eggs, yeah. Yeah, we'll get the eggs then loaded. They're not actually just here, they are, where are they? They're further up, so we'll go and load the eggs, or start moving the eggs. I think hopefully Daggerwin will bring the trailer over when he's finished loading that, and we'll get the eggs on today. And we've also got all the straw, of course, to sell, which is an enormous pile of straw. That's going to take quite a bit of time to load out as well. That will be in next month, so probably this episode as well. Oh yeah, and there's the goat's milk as well, which he's taking around to the the dairy to do that. Oh, there's already a trailer here, that's good. We can put them on that trailer then. So as you can see, there's quite a lot of eggs as well. So it's just a lot of everything really. So yeah, we need to get all of this stuff loaded up and eventually sold. Not everything will be in this month, but it should. A lot of it will be this episode. But it just depends on the prices really. We want to try and sell everything at the best possible price that we can do. I don't know about the soybeans though, that is the only concern, because the best price for soybeans isn't until June, and we probably won't still be playing this series in June. By the looks of it, we'll probably be moving on, because I think it is time to move on. I think most people have sort of seen enough of this series. It's been a good series, but we've been doing it for quite a while, like I said last episode, so it would be probably a good idea to move on to something new for a change, a bit of a change of scene, because we've been on this map for, yeah, like I said last episode, about at least 6 months, I think. Around 6 months, I think, probably somewhere around there, 5 or 6 months, which is quite a long time for a series. And we do tend to do the multiplayer series a bit shorter than the single player series, because it's a joint decision really, but we feel that, well, Daggerwin feels that it's better to keep a good turnover of series on the multiplayer to keep it interesting. But with my single player, it's a bit more relaxed, I suppose. It's a bit more laid back. Anyway, I will get on with loading up the eggs. It's going to take a bit of time, but we'll get these loaded up and sold. And I will also try and get the goat's milk on this trailer as well, and take that around to the dairy and get them turning that into mozzarella, or goat's cheese. Sorry, goat's cheese, buffalo mozzarella, goat's cheese. So yeah, I'll get all this done now on a time lapse. Right, here we are at the dairy. I'm just going to unload the milk for a start. There we go. Keep the eggs on board because they're going to be sold in a second. But we have just hit £553,000, and that is enough to build the church, which is something Daggerwin wanted to do before we ended the series. So let's go into construction, and this is the church. Well, there's actually a choice of two, but we're going to go with the more impressive one since we've got the money for that. The one with the nice spire on there, proper church clock tower on it. We're going to build that because it's something that we wanted to do this series. We haven't done it yet, and we are going to do it before the end of the series because it was part of the plan after we started building the town properly. Obviously, this is how far we've got so far. Obviously, you can always do it. It's unlimited, really. You can expand the town forever, really. But I would like to get this built because it's a bit different, something we've never done before. We never built a church on a series before, so we are going to do that. And we're going to put it about there. I want to do a proper churchyard as well, properly around it, like proper grass area and a fence. So I think this is a good place to do it, around about there, something like that. There we go. Now we need to go into landscaping, and we're going to do a bit of grass around it. I know there is already grass around it, but I want to do proper churchyard. Well, actually I'll do a fence first. Let's do a fence first. Which is most church-like? It's difficult to tell from these pictures actually. It's not easy to tell exactly what these fences are like, so I'm not quite sure what would be most in keeping with the church. But we'll go with one of these. Is that... maybe that one's quite good? I don't know. Let's try that one. I don't really know, to be honest, what's most appropriate for a churchyard, but... oh, is that too far out of our boundary? Let's go across to there. Oh no. Oh dear, I think I built the church too far back. I didn't realise we were so far. I thought the boundary was here. I thought the road was our boundary, but obviously not. Okay, well, it's going to have to be a slightly reduced fence then. That's a shame. I should have checked the boundaries really before I went with that. Anyway, we can finish that bit there. We'll go around the other side now and continue it. So where's the front door? Is there actually a door on this church? Oh, it's there. Oh dear. Because I wanted to do a path. It's not the end of the world. We can continue. Let's just do a path from the door to the front. I'll try and make this look as good as possible within reason. And then we can continue the fence then, leave a gap and then continue it around the other side. That should look quite good. Oh, if I can find the right fence again. Which one was it? That one, I think. We can continue it down the road here. And then... oh, it's so annoying that I didn't realise we were so far, or so near to the boundary. So it won't let me place it any further, which looks a bit weird, but yeah, never mind. Right, back to painting again. Let's do some grass. Get rid of these weeds around. Let's make that a bit bigger. And then I'm going to go over it again with proper grass and just try to get rid of these shrubs really. Oh no, no, my hand slipped. I can correct it, don't worry. Yeah, we're out the boundary there. That's so annoying. Okay, what can I do here? So let's do that. Okay, right. Now I need to repair my road. Let's get that put back. And now where's the plants? There we go, grass. Let's put that back. Let's go back to... although I will do some more concrete, I think, around the building, just to make it look a bit more like it's got some foundations. Right, painting again. Concrete. Yeah, and then just going to go around the building a bit, just to neaten it up a bit. Right, can I do that bit? That looks pretty good, and then just finally some more grass just to finish this bit off. There we go. Oh, no, there we go. Right, we have a church and a churchyard type thing. What do you think? It's not, I mean, it's not perfect, but it's been ruined by the fact that we were so close to the boundary. I should have checked that first, but yeah, for some reason I was just assuming that the boundary was the road here, the trees, but no, obviously not. Because of the way this map's done, the boundary squares don't really match the shape of the sort of landscape. They just end in random places, so yeah, it makes it sometimes a bit difficult to tell where your boundaries are. But there we go. There we go. They have the church. What's Daggerwin been saying? Nothing. Good. Okay, right. Let's. Well, I'll come back to it at some point, but that's what we've got so far. That looks good. I think that looks. Yeah, it's nice. That. There are obviously small buildings we could put up as well before the end of the series. more European buildings from that mod pack that Daggerwin downloaded. That's the first thing we've actually put up from that mod pack so far. But yeah, anyway, let's head to the shop now, or the sell point, and get the eggs sold, and then we'll be coming back, and we've got some more stuff to sell. We've got, well, more in December really, but yeah, in December we've got some more products to get sold. Right, so we've got the trailers reloaded, both of them with big square bales, and we're going to get them sold now. We're moving forward to December, obviously, because we've run out of jobs ready for November. We're just trying to move on enough to get the stuff all sold in a relatively short amount of time. So there we go, we're now in December. The price of straw should be at its best, or around about its best, which means we can continue selling. We'll get all the straw sold first, as we're on that at the moment, and then we'll move on to the bread. We've got all the bread pallets there as well to sell, and I'm sure there's probably more things as well. But oh yeah, some more canola oil, I'm sure, and stuff like that. But first of all, we're going to continue selling straw. We've got these 2 loads to sell, and then we'll come back and reload again for another load of straw. These are all the square bales. We've obviously got all the round bales as well in storage still. So all of them need loading up and selling. And I know it doesn't look it's a bit of a mess, this load, but it's all on there. It's not going to fall off, hopefully, so it should be good. We'll find out what we get for these, and then we'll go back and we'll get another load. Here we go with another load, mostly straw on here, but there are a few bread pallets I've got as well. Daggerwin got more because his trailer had more space on it. I think my trailer's about as full as I could get it really. I know that it's not the best stacking again on the round bales, but yeah, it's good enough. It's pretty much a full load this, so I'll get this load sold and then we'll head over to the other bakery and we'll get some more pallets loaded up there. So what are we going to get for this load? Let's find out. I don't actually know what I got for the previous load. I didn't really pay attention. It was a bit of a mess again trying to sell them, but that one was 91,000 plus 2 more. I think these are mine. I think I just dropped them there, so it's going to be around about 92, 93,000 there. Oh, a bit more for that one. There we go. So yeah, about 93,000-ish. £345,000, almost £46,000 in the bank. Pretty good, considering we just built the church, which is over there. Actually, you can see the church from here. I do like when you have buildings or objects that you can see for quite a long way, like the wind turbines and the church. It's quite nice to be able to sort of see a focal point, so you know where you are roughly on the map. When all you can see is a sea of like green and bushes and stuff, it's quite hard to gauge where you are. But when you've got something to actually look at in the distance, it makes it a lot easier to navigate around the map. So yeah, I do like having the church there and the wind turbine. Having said that, I'm not the biggest fan of wind turbines in real life. A few are okay, but I do find there are getting quite a few too many, I think. You see nothing but wind turbines sometimes in places, but anyway, yeah, let's get on back to the other bakery and we will get the rest of the bread pallets sold and possibly some other things as well if there are any more. Okay, so Daggerwin is loading on a few sawmill products there. The milk is all on board, although the price of milk is better in January, so hoping we're going to be able to leave that until the next month before we sell that. Just thinking about the church again. I know I've already finished it, but I've just thought we could probably put some ornaments on, maybe some benches or something around the church to make it look a bit nicer, because it is looking a little bit empty, I suppose, the churchyard. So let's see if we can find some decorations, benches, something like that, to make it look a little bit more lived in and sort of real. Not lived in, you don't live in a church normally, but you know what I mean. A bit more alive. Oh, can't put it so close to the church because it's, you know, it says it overlaps. Although, do I have free mode? Yeah, if I put free mode on, it should allow. Yeah, it should. Okay, it should have just done that. I can put one around this side. What else can we put in? Something kind of in keeping with the church, I suppose, would be nice. Like, not maybe not a boat. What could we have in a church? Oh, statues. Can you put them on the roof? Actually, I think you can. Wow. Yeah, because of course you do get stone sort of sculptures, gargoyles, that sort of thing, on churches, on church roofs. That's quite clever. Please, you can do that. Fountain. What's that? Is that a pond? Difficult to tell how big these things are until you actually put them into the world. What else can we have? Probably not a swing or a swimming pool. Some of these things, most of them are not really that in keeping with the church, really, but think that's probably alright. You could put the whatever that is, a decorative object. I don't know really. I'm just trying to make it look a bit more interesting. There we go. I think maybe a picnic table might be possibly. It's not something you'd usually get in a church yard. There's no headstones, unfortunately, no gravestones or anything like that. So I know it's a bit morbid, but that's what you would tend to find around a church, rather than picnic tables. But I suppose you might. I suppose you might get a bin, actually. I know it doesn't look very pretty, but you would actually. Churches do have waste, so you would get a bin. Let's put a bin there. The church does have it does generate some waste, so it might need a bin. Water pump. Don't know. I could put one of them there, just for some interest. What else could I put? Others? Probably nothing there that's suitable. Don't really think anything there is sort of churchyard related. Not in the churchyard itself, but I could put maybe a watchtower somewhere. Lookout tower at the entrance to the town, maybe. Daggerwin's just there driving past. You'll see things, random things appearing on the map. A bus stop. Well, I suppose we might have a bus service, so we could put a bus stop in. Yep, that's a good idea. We have a bus stop to, in case we get any buses coming through. Yeah, it's coming together. It's looking pretty good. So some of these houses are still quite expensive, really. I was thinking that we could put the swimming pool in the garden of a house, maybe. Let's see if there are any cheaper houses. There are some cheaper houses here, actually, in the European pack. So we could place some more houses down. Let's put a house on this side of the road. And then we could fence that off as well and give it a bit of a garden. And put a fence around it. Let's see, fences. Do a different fence to last time, maybe. Let's do one that goes that way round. And then, well, it's going to be a double fence to there. And then back. There we go. And then I'll just do one from that side to there. Right, and then yeah, let's just level, or not level the ground, just tidy up the ground, and then put some grass down, some proper lawn grass, and that should make it look a bit more like a house or a garden. I'll do a concrete entranceway so that people don't have to walk through the mud if it got wet. If I'll do the whole front bit there like that. That looks good. And then we want some grass again, some actual grass to make it look like a lawn. Actually, with doing that, just get rid of the weeds anyway, or not? No, it doesn't, I don't think. Probably not. I always worry that Daggerwin might be saying something to me at this point and I can't see. I don't know why it doesn't let you see. I think that is a bit of a problem with multiplayer. If you're in the build mode, it doesn't let you see people's messages, which is a bit annoying, I find. Right, okay, and back to decoration again. Let's get some... Well, I want to put that swimming pool in, because we haven't got one of those yet. Let's give them a swimming pool. And a swing. What else? Some of these things are so small you won't even notice them really, but let's dot a few things around. Washing line. Put a washing line in. Bird bath. Oh, and a barbecue. Put a barbecue in. luckily this is not costing too much. Well, the objects are not costing too much, the buildings are. Should we have one of those swings or swing seat? Could put that over this side actually. Quite enjoying doing the town building actually. Done quite a bit of that now, and it is looking quite good. It's looking more like a town. Okay, let's come out of build mode just to see if Daggerwin's saying anything. The BGA deleted the silage. Oh dear. Oh, I see what's happened. Yes, he's built a BGA in this area which is not really big enough for a BGA, and it's gone over the silage pit. The build, he's obviously used free build mode and it's actually built onto the silage pit and deleted all the silage that we made. Well done, Daggerwin. Oh dear. He says he might be able to fix it with the easy development mod, but he hasn't got it installed. Right. Well, that's annoying, isn't it? I've been putting so much effort into making it look nice, and then Daggerwin comes along with his massive BGA and causes chaos. Oh no. It's a good job it's the end of the series, so it doesn't really matter too much. But that is a bit of a shame, because we put quite a bit of effort into making that silage there. We spent nearly a whole episode, in fact, making that silage and filling the pit right to the top, and now it's all been lost. There's a chance that he might be able to get it back if he gets the easy development mod installed, but I don't know whether he's going to do that at this point in the series or not. Is it worth it? I don't know. Yeah, not sure. Right, I'm not sure what the plan is now. We need to move to January if we're going to sell any more stuff. I think that's December. We've sold everything in December that can be sold, I think. When is the best price for wood chip? That's something we always forget about. Wood chip is January as well. Okay, so yeah, we don't do that today. We'll do that in January. Try and remember to do that in January. Okay, so just to finish off, Daggerwin's just finished now. We are going to end it there, but let's just quickly look at the town in its completeness, or is it possibly its completeness, depending on whether or not we do more to it. But there we go, that is the town. So we've got an entrance with a watchtower, lookout tower, and then we've got some houses, bus stop, church, wind turbine, dairy, workshop, and some more houses here. And we've got a line point here, a bakery, sawmill, a windmill, a storage shed, and then a ridiculous BGA that shouldn't be there. And then we've got our cows. So yeah, not a bad little town really. It's not come out too bad overall. Might be added to again, possibly, but certainly that is the bulk of it done, I would say now. And I'm quite pleased with it. I think it's quite good. But let me know what you think in the comments. Also, let us know what you think about the next map as well, because we are going to be moving on fairly soon, and we need to know what map to move on to. So any suggestions in the comments would be much appreciated for the map. Anyway, I think we're going to leave it there for today. So I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.